When a story on the attack on innocent tourists and a tour guide happened yesterday, some Ugandans started sharing pictures on social media without even caring who was watching. Tourism stakeholders say the rush to break news on social media is like adding fuel to a fire.
In just 1 minute, it has reached USA, it has reached everywhere. And when such happens, the number one is how sure are we that we shall be safe here in Uganda. And also they ask about cancellation and how possible to postpone such safaris. And it's our task to make sure that these people are assured that these safaris can run and that there will be no interference. Because we have seen scenarios whereby the Ugandan government and the defense come in to really give security, and tourists have managed to move on and or with their safaris.
It even gets complicated with inexperienced users' content meeting mainstream news reports. This, according to tour operators, causes cancellations.
At incidences, we get a shock in terms of business and the figures, and also it gives us a task to respond to these clients timely and give them an assurance that yes, this was an isolated case, but there is tomorrow, and Uganda is safe to travel. Because when you look at worldwide or most of the countries, we have had these things happen actually on a daily basis, but it doesn't make news and elsewhere. But when you look at Uganda, when it happens once a year, it makes news everywhere. And this is dangerous to our businesses.
Despite the existence of laws on misuse of ICT platforms, enforcement is still very low. Catching up with the growing trend in digital channels becomes a tedious process.
Me owning a smartphone does not qualify me being a professional journalist. So I condemn this act because it sends a false signal, false information, which is really not scrutinized.
Tourism is on a rebound. This tour operator in transport says he has seen a 60% jump in clients at his company alone. Negative news leave a lasting damage on his business, he says.
To be honest, there is a lot of negative information about Uganda online, and this should change right from today, because most of the clients who come, they come actually when they are a bit worried and scared. And when they arrive in Entebbe Airport, the atmosphere is very different from what they see. And we have seen clients who come and they are a bit worried, they are not so sure if their safari will end. And when they reach here, they actually ask for an extension. They add on more days. And they say, we wish we knew.
Safaris are going on across the country. Post-COVID, tourism is booming in Uganda, and that growth has helped motivate local investment in hotels, cottages, transport, among others, but also big hotel brands like Marriott, 4 Points, Hilton, and others. But there's only one enemy: misinformation, and perhaps the lack of regulations on the control of the flow of information in cases like attacks or isolated incidents like the one that just happened in Uganda. But operators have only one plea to the citizens: love your country. Malcolm Sime, NTV Business.